So if the spouse trying to save the marriage tries to say, you have to choose me or her, me or him now, like make the decision, it's an ultimatum. That's typically the worst thing you could do because the person is going to see you, the spouse, as the enemy and only want to be with them. So then a lot of listeners may be thinking, well, then what do I do? If you're the spouse wanting to save the marriage, we'll probably get to that one in just a minute, but let's stick with the one we're in now. The person who's in the affair. So what should they have done along the way? Well, they should have noticed some of the red flags at first and took the power away of the secret of the relationship and shared what was going on with their spouse. That's how you stop limerence from happening. You have healthy communication with your spouse. You have the trust built in to where you can tell them anything. And the marriage needs to be a marriage. Like this is me and my husband. I have several times over our 11 years of marriage gone to my husband and said, I have to tell you about this lunch meeting I just went to. And I think something inappropriate was said. Like I will go to him and tell him. Or if I start feeling like I'm attracted to someone else, I immediately tell my husband because we have built that in our marriage. He doesn't berate me or attack me or make me feel bad when I share that with him. He appreciates that I'm being open with him because we both understand just because we're married doesn't mean we stop being attracted to other people.
Mm.
It's what we do with those feelings of attraction that make the next difference. So that's what you should do if you're in the middle of that. But there will come a point where limerence kind of goes through phases, and there will come a point where a person in limerence it starts to wear off and they begin to see the consequences of their actions. And so the next thing a person could do at that point, the person in the affair, is number one, if their spouse doesn't know, to confess it to their spouse, but then also to begin separating from the limerent object and committing to refocus on their marriage.
Mm.
So those are the ways that a person in an affair can handle it.
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, you can check out the entire conversation right here. And if you learned something valuable, I hope I was able to earn your subscription today.